Hello beautiful people. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys how we celebrate birthdays simply in the countryside. And today we were celebrating my mom's birthday. It wasn't her actual birthday, but this evening was the time we were able to celebrate it anyway. So it was currently in the evening and my mom was working on some scones that were going to be part of the supper we were having that evening. And if you guys would like to try out these scones, then I will link down below the recipe that's on my mom's channel. And yes, so in the meantime, as she was making them, my sister and I were working on school because, as you guys know, we are homeschooled. And one thing I must say about this video is the clips were also a little bit kind of random because some things are rising, some things we are working on them at the moment. So it was just like bits and pieces of the evening. Anyway, sometime later it started literally raining so hard, and it was kind of peaceful and nice. But this March has been kind of like a rainy month. Literally every day it's raining, and yeah, it's kind of actually nice. So continuing on with the evening, we made a little cocoa, and then I worked on washing the dishes. Then it randomly stopped raining as if nothing had happened. So yeah, that's kind of funny how it just randomly decides it's going to stop raining and it's all calm and peaceful again. Anyway, the dough my mom made rose like so well, and here is how it looked. And that fast punch into nicely risen bread is always so nice and satisfying. Anyway, she just beat it down, and then from there she greased and dusted the pans and beat down the dough nicely, made it into a circle, then cut it into I think 16 pieces, let it rise one more time, and then just let them bake. Then from there she went on to grind up some meat that we would use to make the burger patties. By the way, I didn't say what we were making. So yes, we were making burgers. We usually try to make something sort of special for birthdays, and the water you saw boiling there is for the puppies for some ugali, so that they have something to eat themselves too. So yeah, those are just the breads being baked. And then I went on to work on the things you put inside the patties so that they actually become burger patties. So for the new chicken in there.
I want to make digestive.
The egg yolk is so thin. The arty egg yolk, the egg.
making ugali for the puppies.
So once the burger meat is all mixed up properly, then you just roll them into balls and flatten them kinda big because they'll kinda contract, I think. And let me just tell you, the smell is so amazing. You just literally want to eat them then and there. Anyways, when my mom was working on the vegetables, and then I grated the cheese because at some point you're going to put them on top of the burger patties. So whenever we have something like burgers or pizza, we like to have it with some simple lemon tea. And again, it's on my mom's channel. It's actually really simple. It's basically lemon, sugar, water and tea leaves, and it tastes really nice and sweet. So yeah. Now it was time to ice the cake, and I am icing the cake because it would be weird for my mom to ice the cake herself because it's her birthday. But yeah, she is a baker and she has done many wedding cakes, so she would do it way better. But as I said, it would be weird for me to let her do it. So yeah, I've kind of been practicing with icing, especially on birthdays, because it has sort of been a business idea I've been thinking of, like making cakes and icing them and selling them to make some money, but I haven't yet done it. So yeah, now I just cut the top of the cake to make it sort of aligned, though it still didn't align perfectly. Then I cut it in the middle and transferring it to another plate so that like I can put some frosting in the middle was kind of hard because it's a very soft cake. But anyway, I managed, and here I used very little icing because my mom didn't make a lot. It was kind of like a mistake, so I just used what I had. So I could have done a better job, I think, but there wasn't also a lot of icing, so I just did one layer. Mostly you do a thin layer, put it in the fridge or freezer for a while so that it locks in the crumbs, but I couldn't do that. First off, we didn't have enough icing and there wasn't enough time. So yeah, the bread was ready, so my mom was just cutting it up so that we can toast it just like the burgers are made, and just like that the supper was ready. So yeah, there you have it, how we celebrate simple birthdays, simple homemade cakes, simple icing and homemade dinners. It obviously wasn't perfect, but celebrating is all about bonding. So we had an amazing time bonding, we gave the gift, and it's all about memories too. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it gave you some ideas for maybe a simple birthday party you want to host. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.